El Camino was actually the very first silencer that we did. And it was going to be, I believe at the time, a silencer shop exclusive. But then this whole HPA nonsense kind of shut silencer sales down. It's probably the most traditional silencer we do. It's a tube design. It's PVD coated, obviously 22 long rifle, all stainless steel. This may have a titanium tube, I don't even remember. Disassemblable with a 1/2-inch wrench on the front. It's one of the quietest out there. It's incredibly durable. It's relatively lightweight at 4 1/4 ounces. It's a great do-all can. It's one of my favorites, and I've got it on this is a Mexican Trejo pistol, which is super interesting. It's a transferable full auto 22 pistol. The Trejo was designed and manufactured as a select fire 22, and I think there's only 6 in the country. And this is one of the most expensive guns I ever purchased, and I bought it over 20 years ago. And it's what I keep on this gun. Everybody loves it to shoot full auto through it. It's one of the most basic things we do, but I think this is, it was one of the cornerstones of the silencer line. 22s are obviously very popular. Everyone should have a rimfire can. Like, let's be real. And this is a great one. You can put it on a 5.7 pistol if you do that sort of thing. Shoot full auto through it like I do, or on your bolt gun, whatever. All right, so the Erector is something that we wanted to do for a long time. I've wanted to do for years. So the idea was to make it completely modular. So every baffle screws apart, and you see other companies making something similar now. But we wanted to make the lightest weight, most compact, quietest, longest, loudest thing there was. It's all aluminum except the blast baffle, which is the serialized part, is 17.4 stainless steel. It's this one is PVD coated as well. The rear mounts are not serialized, so if you wanted to use a metric thread or something like that, we have other mounts available. Also uses the 1/2-inch wrench on the front end cap. The full configuration, I think, probably weighs just over 2 ounces or so. You only need this full length if you want to be as quiet as possible and on a pistol. 22 pistols are way louder than a 22 rifle. So the idea is for a rifle, you can take off as many baffles as you want and have a shorter can. My goal with the silencers, well, in this instance, you would just replace the front end cap into this baffle and you're ready to go. I want you not to notice a silencer on the end of the weapon until you shoot. Weight and size wise, and that's kind of what we're after with the Erector, and just to give full modularity. You'll notice the design on the outside are for special tools that come with it. If you use a wrench and you really have to torque it apart because you've carboned it up or your buddy over torques it, you can bend the baffles, and that's why most of the IP of the silencer relies on these tools, and you can't crush the baffles, but you can still separate the individual pieces. That's what this design is for, where it sort of looks like a lightsaber or something, I guess. This is one of the most interesting silencers I think available. And for me, if you're just gonna shoot 22, and you're gonna put it on your pistol and your rifle maybe, the Erector is a silencer to get. You won't even notice it's on the end of the gun. If I were gonna shoot 17 HMR or maybe 5.7, I would get the El Camino. If it's real hardcore use, you're gonna shoot full auto, the El Camino is easier to clean. Every other consideration, like the casual user, somebody you want to shoot with your kids, you want to hunt with it, like this is the silencer. The Erector is the silencer. And just having the modularity to go from short for a rifle to long for a pistol. The main difference for me is if you want to shoot 17 HMR or 5.7, get the El Camino.